good, YouTube? It's your boy NC3 back with another one. And say it ain't so. Say it ain't so, boy. I'm sweating right there. Say it ain't so, man. Lil Durk paid to get King Von killed. I don't believe that. I don't believe it. But let's see what he talking about, bro. Let's see what he talking about.
Accused of orchestrating the murder of King Von. His name is OTF Vani, and his own daddy is claiming that he was present when OTF Vani paid for the hit that led to King Von being killed. There's something in the water this week, bruh. At least Queso Daddy snitched and got Queso life in prison because the daddy was facing significant jail time, and he couldn't do it, not even for his seed, not even for his son. OTF Vani Daddy is snitching and ratting for the love of the game. Voluntarily. He's not under investigation. He's not in trouble. He's not in jail. He's not facing serious jail time. As a matter of fact, he's willing to sacrifice himself and do serious jail time if that means OTF Vani doing life in prison for absolutely no reason whatsoever. This man, daddy telling on him is just...
His dad telling on him too. It's evil world. Y'all Chicago niggas different.
Just the icing on the cake for a really terrible week. He's currently having the worst possible week any street dude could have. You see, Vonnie is accused of being a mastermind and a shot caller in this Lil Durk RICO, this murder for hire case they're currently fighting. The indictment accuses OTF Vonnie of having access to the OTF credit cards, and he booked the flights for the killers of Quando Rondo's cousin Lil Pop. He booked their flights to California. He booked their hotels. He booked the rental cars they was gonna use. So he orchestrated the entire thing. This is a dude who knows more about this operation than anybody else, which is why it's terrifying that he's being accused of snitching. Earlier this week, an OTF associate posted a picture of everybody together before the arrest with a rat emoji over OTF Vonnie's face. And then in the comments is another associate calling him a rat-eyed ninja. A quick search will tell you that Lil Durk is still in custody and he's listed as in custody. OTF Didi is still in custody and he's listed as in custody.
Bro, they really got King Von killed, bro. I don't believe it, but they did, bro. That's crazy.
OTF Vonnie is still in custody.
What Lil Durk say? Close that back door, don't get snagged by your homies. Bro, if he got Lil King Von killed, you can't trust nobody.
Incarcerated, but his location is currently unknown. Then some unorthodox jail messages or text messages began to surface of supposedly OTF Vonnie. His daddy is vouching that these messages is true. Other bloggers are staking their reputation on these messages being true. I can't verify it, so I'm just letting you guys know what's been surfacing and what these bloggers and his daddy is vouching to be true. The messages show that Vonnie is breaking down how he's gonna take a plea, and the plea is gonna result him doing 5 to 7 years for a murder for hire that he was apparently a shot caller in. 5 to 7 years is unprecedented unless some snitching is happening. He also unfollowed Lil Durk on Instagram, so read into that as you may. However you wanna read into it as you may. Now, being accused of a snitch for most street dudes will be the worst news they will receive that week. In the case of OTF Vonnie, yo daddy coming out and accusing you of paying for a murder of one of your closest friends.
What's up with the dad telling lately, bro? What's up with that?
To me is much worse than whatever snitching accusations that's being put upon him this week. Now, the daddy joined DJ Academic's stream after doing an interview with another blogger by the name of Mickey Truth. In this call with DJ Academics, the father engaged in activities
DJ Academics and Vlad gonna get information out of you, one way or another.
That will put Judas and Itu Brute
Hi, my name is Hannah Brown, and this is my Vistaprint collection.
to shame.
But if you have been given the opportunity and time to rectify this and you ain't did it, fuck. Period. That's it. Ain't nothing else to talk about. And whatever they get, whatever it is, it's what it is. I'm going to give it all to you. Everything. I got everything, and I got all the receipts. All of them.
Are you saying this in regards to your son, though?
I'm saying it to any Muslim that knew about this, that didn't fix this. He knew about it, and he didn't fix it. Durk knew about it, and he didn't fix it.
Okay.
Big Durk and Little Durk knew about it, and they didn't fix it.
Okay, explain the situation as you know it, because I think a lot of
I
people.
mean, I'm gonna give you this. It's a back door, and I got all the pieces. That's all I'm gonna tell you. As Durk asked Vonnie, "Is it open?" Vonnie told him it's off the hinges.
Wait. Are you talking about the death of
Why you talking in code?
Vaughn, like King Vaughn?
Listen very carefully. When the payment was made to Little Tim, the next day or the same day, Durk asked Vonnie, "Was it open?" This is what he asked him. Was it open? It was the exact words. Was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
Jesus is Lord.
So the NBA Youngboy and Lil Durk be fake. But Lil Durk got King Von set up. Are you serious?
Tofiako, God will punish you. God will punish you. May you not rest. Hey, may this level of energy and jealousy never find me. This is just absurd. Maybe you could get off the fact that your son may be a backdoor artist, bruh, but your entire plot spoiled once you started attempting to convince us that Lil Durk was in cahoots with OTF Vonnie and they paid Lil Tim for the hit of King Von, and then Lil Durk turned around and risked doing life in prison to get back for King Von. Cut it out, bro. Yo, if you're gonna hate or tell lies or behave in this manner, bro, at least make it make sense. It's not even plausible what you're explaining to me, bro. If Lil Durk paid for the hit of King Von and he knew that OTF Vonnie was paying for the hit and Lil Durk was a part of it, Lil Durk wouldn't be in jail right now facing life in prison because he slid for Von. Lil Durk wouldn't go through all this trouble, right, to put people on flights, to use OTM credit cards, all right, to get an LA plug, to drop the location for Quadrando. Lil Durk would not be in jail right now. This just don't make sense at all. But this father is filled with the spirit of envy, the spirit of decrepitness, of brokenness, the spirit of never amounting to nothing, that now he wants clout off of tearing down his own son who's fighting an active murder case. It don't get much worse than this, man.
Do you understand that?
I hear you. Are you insinuating that?
I'm not insinuating. I'm giving you facts.
But I'm asking you, are you saying that Vonnie backdoor King Von? No way. That was right here.
You heard what I just said. Guess what? You need motive first, right? I got bankers. I got bankers that'll testify that or will make a contract or make a statement to you and let you know that this is the amount of money he had, this is what he had, this is that another. You need motive first and foremost. I got text messages from the lawyer letting you know that who told on Von before he died. Who doesn't want their friend to tell on them after they die to free themselves up? You've seen how Von looked at him in that courtroom.
He's talking about this picture right here where King Von is looking in Lil Durk's direction. But if you look at the picture, you know that King Von and Lil Durk are both looking in the same direction. So obviously Von is looking at what Lil Durk is looking at. And this is a screenshot of a video. So this could mean literally anything. And
Dang, I miss King Von music, bro. That boy was dropping bangers.
I'll be real. I was one of the people who fell for the conspiracy theory that Lil Durk may have told after Lil Durk attempted murder charge was dropped after King Von died. We now know that Lil Durk never told on King Von, that the state of Georgia only dropped the attempted murder case on Lil Durk because the feds alerted them that they were investigating Lil Durk for murder for hire. Like, Georgia knew the feds were coming. Like, they knew the feds were about to indict Lil Durk on his murder for hire. And the feds always take precedent. When the feds come, hey, bro, we got this. Drop that little petty-ish. We about to deal with them. That's just how it goes. All right? So, it looks like the father is trying to piece together whatever type of conspiracy theories he heard online, plus mix his own little jealousy and envy. And because I'm the father, he thinks it's going to get credibility, which for the most part, it worked. All right? He's on academics right now. He was on other bloggers doing interviews, so it worked. And I promise you, there's somebody thirsty enough. There's going to be a blogger thirsty enough to pay this man for an interview. So it looks like his plan is working. But at what cost, bro? At what cost, homie? Now, he claims he's doing this because his son told. Even though he don't have any confirmation, his son told.
So this is what it is. I mean, this is what it is. We ain't got to go no further. Like I said, I got all the receipts. This is what it is. As I said, he asked him, was it open? He told him it's off the hinges.
So you think that
We ain't no think. I'm willing to put my life on it because I'm speaking right now out loud to this. So I'm willing to die for this. If a person is killed for speaking the truth, he won. He won.
So you're saying
Period.
that Durk wanted?
Hey, well, I don't know why you keep repeating it as if you don't understand it. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you understand English. I said first we got to establish motive.
We first got to establish motive.
Apostle, we hear of this. I will tell Apostle about this. This is what you want to use your life for. I'm going to do many dinogun.
Why do we have to establish anything? We ain't the police. You don't have to establish a motive. As a matter of fact, you don't have to be on this call ratting on your son.
See this property on Craigslist for $4,300 a month? Well, it's been sitting empty for the last 28 days, and there's 44 million.
We have to establish the what? And this is apparently for absolutely no reason ever. Now, listen, if this was a parent who wasn't in the streets, lock up all the malefactors, give them life. But this is a hood dude, a street dude, turned Muslim because he probably got wore out in prison, got spanked, treated like a buster, and thought, man, the Islam route is probably easier, man. They gonna leave me alone if assalamu alaikum. But you was in the streets. You the reason why Vonnie turned out like how he turned out. You claim you was with him when he paid for the hit. You claim that you raised him how you raised him. In that case, he's your responsibility. In that case, you're probably just as responsible as his defense attorney, right, to see this through. You not no innocent parent who did everything you could do to make sure this kid grew up to be somebody who was productive to society and they turned out to be a killer. No. You are responsible for this, man. Bro, there's not enough clout in the world that should make a parent want to turn on their kid.
Why would Durk want Von unalived?
All right, man. Let me give you this. First of all, you didn't sign your rights over. You ain't in no slave 360 deal. First of all, you can't bring nobody into the business and they surpass you. How you bring me to the table when I pass you up? Don't nobody want their chief spot taken, do they?
That's an interesting
Dude was
thing.
a slave. Dude was a slave. He was signing the Coke Boys. He was a slave. Vaughn wasn't no slave.
That's interesting. I did find out that Vaughn didn't have any contractual ties to Durk like that, which was interesting.
I mean, come on, man. He wasn't even signed to him. How's this his friend? He lied on Breakfast Club and said, "Hey, you think your man would be sitting here with $300,000 worth of jewelry on and he not have an attorney? He got a public defender. How? And I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on a lawyer for a murder case ain't gonna be no more than 50, 60,000. How I got $300,000 worth of jewelry on and you don't even got an attorney?
Only among Igaboos does being a real one get met with suspicion. They so used to being flawed human beings, they so used to being itch-eyed ninjas that when a real one show up, oh, they get suspicious. Lil Durk doing everything he did for King Von, bringing him to the Breakfast Club, putting him on records, bringing him in rooms, setting him up with producers and hit makers. He did all that for King Von. And King Von wasn't even on contract with him. King Von wasn't on paperwork with him. King Von ain't owe him $1. He did that off the strength. In most cases, we will say, man, Durk.
King Von was just that tough, though. That boy King Von was raw, boy. King Von was top 2 before he died, boy. Top 2. Him and Polo G was going crazy.
A real one, bruh. Bruh, Durk helped his homie like that and ain't asked for nothing in return? Oh, man, bro, Durk the realest one alive. But for the dudes with a guilty conscience like the daddy, for people like the daddy who is known for being hoes their entire life, bro, ain't never been real, don't got a real bone in their body, they can't even
I feel like I'll be talking like he's street.
comprehend that you real. They can't even comprehend that people really move like this because they so used to being flawed. And that's why bro, you got to be careful. You got to be careful, bro, in who you helping and who you come around, man. This situation here proves it. You coming around, being generous, being open and honest with everybody, treating people with respect, doing things for people, looking out, being humble. Yo, you a star. You a superstar, bro. You earned everything you got. You ain't never got a handout. And because you ain't never got a handout, you feel sorry for people around you and to put your homies on. But when you come around snakes and you is genuine, they spirit can't take it. They start looking at you as if you backdooring, as if you sneaking. Because that's what they used to. They only do favors for people they about to backdoor. They only look out for people they got ill intentions for. So they're looking at you like, bro, he's giving me opportunities for no reason. Now you put yourself on the cutting block now. Now you in danger because you wanted to be a good... don't do it, bro. If this situation teach you anything, do not be a good person to these ain't-ish ninjas, bro. Leave them alone, bro. Stay out the crosshairs of them trifling ninjas, bro. It's not worth it. Now, this dude, what he was doing was so flawed, was so trifling, that academics had to call Whack One. Academics is like, bro, I can't handle this alone.
Whack 100 got to be the feds, bro. He got to.
So academics gave Whack 100 a call so Whack 100 could have a conversation with this dude to let him know, bro, as a father, man, get off this call, bro.
Oh, man, I need this. Hold on, Whack. Get on the line, Whack. I need you. Yo, Whack.
Yeah, what up, bro?
Whack, I got OT Avani father on the line. He's saying his son paid. He said he went with his son to pay for the murder of King Von. You gotta listen to this shit.
Okay, slow down.
Hold on, I'm adding you in the call, Whack. You gotta hear this shit.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'm throwing a party. This is going to be my biggest book ever. No.
Percent on the other side. You take that right.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And by the way, I got Whack 100 on here.
Let me get this right. You telling me Vonnie, that's one of the ones arrested with Durk, right?
That's the one they say might be telling. His father is saying, here we go.
Slow down. You saying his father is saying that his son, paid for some hits?
Not some hit, a hit.
What's your name, bro?
My name Hassan, brother.
Hassan, you's a big ass.
Okay. You are
Straight up. You's a big ass.
Listen, a bitch is a... let me say this, Whack. Let me say this, Whack. I'm going to let you talk first, because Flo can't talk.
Bro,
I'm going to listen to you.
I don't give a fuck what he did, homie. You right, but at the end of the day, that's your son, homie. And for you to be doing whatever you doing, whether it's true or not, and I can't say it's any truth to it because it's coming out of your mouth. So you got some ill intentions, bro. But I don't know how his mother feels, his grandmama feels, his other siblings and shit. But my nigga, if you don't see no wrong with what you doing as a man, as a father, my nigga, like you need, like, see, I call myself a big ass from the August 26, 1994 until I paroled in 99 because I was in prison and couldn't be there at the birth of my son in his first 5-6 years. Mm-hmm. Bro, how could you fix your mouth and your mind to do your seed like that?
We got content!
Right. I'm going to let you finish talking and I'm going to talk.
Go ahead, bro. I really want to know that I called myself a bitch when I couldn't be there for mine. And let me your son locked up, right? Ain't he locked up?
You finished?
You got it, homie.
Okay.
Whack. Let him go.
Nah, you ain't a father, bro. Lay back.
Okay, you're right. I'm not a father. You're right.
On the line right now, bro.
I'm muted.
Okay, I'm gonna give you like this, brother. First and foremost, as they say, I brought him in, I can take him out. Pay attention to this. But let me finish. I ain't gonna cut you. I ain't gonna cut you this.
Go ahead,
I'm gonna get to you like this, brother. My son is my son. Can't nobody tell me about mine. But when my son break the code, whether or not Von was his blood or not, when my son take all Von money, this man Von didn't know him from a can of paint. Von put him on every mother on $4 million because he trusted me. Not because he knew Von. And for you to take me with you to go pay for a hit on my nephew when you could have left me at home, that lets you know you don't respect me. And then after you, listen very carefully. Just say, listen. Are you talking about King Von? Whack.
He lying so good. He must be telling the truth. I don't think he telling the truth. I don't know. He lying good though.
Just listen very carefully. No,
Are
you?
We got content.
This is who I'm talking about. But what Von you talking about?
Yo, chat.
King Von. Okay.
Oh, it's movie time.
We said we wasn't gonna cut each other off. Why you lying? Listen, we said we not gonna cut each other off, right?
Let me tell you why you lying.
Oh, it's movie time.
I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let the world know why you lying. Go on, say what you say. Go on, say what you say. Go on.
Okay, now I don't know your son. I ain't never met your son. I'm acquainted with Durk. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know your son. But here you go, right? Your narrative don't add up because I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, the individuals he got into it with, it was some fluke that they stopped by the club because they was gonna entertain some brawls. First and foremost.
I don't know, man. I'm conflicted. On one hand, I want to see these street dudes locked up. I want to see them held accountable. I want justice to be served. But I also treat a parent like I would treat a defense attorney, right? Like, I would look at a defense attorney if they came out and did interviews afterwards claiming, oh, no, he did this, and this, and then. No, if your kid confided in you, that's something you're supposed to hold to the chest. Just like we would expect secrecy or, right, like confidentiality from a defense attorney, we would also expect the same from a parent. But y'all let me know in the comment section, man, what do you guys think about this, man? I don't know. My opinion on this might change as I think about it some more, man. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? I feel like nobody should believe the story that Vonnie.
Yeah. Same with me, Flacco. Shout out to boy Flacco, though. Shout out to boy DJ Academics, man. Crazy. Hope y'all enjoy this one. Like, comment, subscribe. I catch y'all boys in the next one, man. Peace.